This is Smallzy Surgery.
Yeah. Hey, this is Perrie in Smallzy Surgery on Nova. Love you, Smallzy.
Well, here she is in the flesh.
Hello.
Happy birthday, number one.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for spending your birthday with me. I feel like it's only a few select people.
I don't think I'd want to have it with anyone else.
I appreciate that.
I love you so much. You're such a kind, friendly, familiar person in my life. So it's like so nice to see you.
You know, I can't believe it's been 5 years since we've seen each other face to face.
That's wild.
So it's crazy how quickly time goes.
I know. I feel like I was in Australia 5 seconds ago.
No, it does feel like that.
But it's been
a long time.
Yeah.
Well, Perrie Edwards, it's great to see you. Thank you for being on the show. Congratulations on the solo.
Thank you.
How do you feel? How does it feel? Solo Perrie versus Perrie in a group versus, I don't know, Perrie before she was even singing.
Oh, gosh. I don't remember my life before Little Mix. I think 'cause I was only 16. Like, it seemed like that's when my life began.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's all I remember, just being with the girls and touring the world, living our best lives, having the best time together. And then being solo it's completely different. It's like
Is it
exactly
more work?
the same, but different.
Is it more work or is it...
Do you know what? I feel like it's not, because everything was times 4.
Okay.
So you've got to think, like, every time we had hair and makeup,
Yep.
every time we had glam, it was like 4.5 hours of glam, whereas
Every
now
time
it
you had
takes
to look
like
for a
40
passport,
minutes.
there's
It was
4.
like, there was so much, like, it was a lot when there was 4 of us, but I think there's a lot of similarities, but it's also very different.
I would imagine being solo, not that you ever would accuse you of hiding, but when there's 4 of you in the group, if you're having an off day, maybe 2 of the other girls can
yes,
lead
it
and
was
you can just sit back
lovely.
and
Yeah.
now it's all on you.
Yeah, like sometimes when we'd be doing Zooms and we'd be doing interviews all day, the girls would all be on the screen and we'd all kind of take turns, and then I'd keep muting and just sit and eat snacks, and then I'd just let the other girls take control, and then the next round I'd do it. So we did tap in and tap out a lot, and we had each other, so that was good. But now it's all on me.
It is. The new song is, and you're doing great, by the way.
Thank
you're doing great,
you.
sweetie. Just keep up the
Oh,
energy.
thank
You're doing
you.
great. I don't know how you do it all. You know, juggling a baby, juggling a music career. Are you still planning the wedding? Yes, you're still planning a wedding?
Yeah, I feel like we've already planned it.
Okay.
Like, I feel like in our minds we know, because we talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Alex more so than me, actually, which is really cute.
He's the bridezilla.
And he's like, because he knows he wants it to pop off. Like, he wants a party. He wants a
Yep.
performer. He wants it to be a big thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I know who I want as bridesmaids. I know who I want as this and that. And it's like, it's all kind of set in stone. We just haven't actually planned it yet.
Okay.
But there's a lot going on in my life right now. Do you know what I mean?
There is a lot going on.
I've got so much going on.
And now with Axel being 3, may as well wait a little bit longer.
Yes.
Involved in the wedding.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely. That's what we said. And then when he's
get
a bit
that.
older, he can be like the page boy or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He does, like,
It would make more
at
sense.
3 though, could just run amok.
Do you think?
Oh yeah, I would not trust a 3-year-old.
What do you think?
With the rings
4,
down.
5, 6? What we're
5 or
talking?
6?
5 or 6?
6
Right.
gives him good core memory. He'll
He'll remember
being
it.
in the wedding. Because
Oh,
I was a
that's
page
cute.
boy at 6 and I still remember
And you
it.
remember it?
Yeah, for my cousin.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay,
There you go.
I'll bear that in mind, actually.
There's my life advice for you.
Okay.
New song is Tears.
Yes.
Have you cried a few in the
Tears.
years?
I cry a lot.
Okay.
I'm a Cancer, so I cry constantly.
Oh, yeah.
I cry at the drop of a hat, me.
I read that for you, being
so
a Cancer.
emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Celine Dion pops up on my Instagram.
Oh my God.
Anything.
She makes me cry. Her voice makes me cry.
Gets me every time.
I just hear her song.
Her
and I'm
new
like,
movie, documentary
cry.
thing. I sobbed. An advert. I sob. I do cry a lot. I think it's healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, let's just jump into. I have a game prepared for you,
Oh,
if you
love
don't
this.
mind.
Okay.
Things that make you tear up.
Okay.
You went there. Let's roll straight into it.
Okay, I love this.
Romantic comedies. Do you tear up?
Yes.
Absolutely. Even
Yeah.
though it's meant to be a comedy,
It
I'm
gets
still
me.
crying.
Yeah, because I love love.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I love love.
I love love
Yeah,
too.
and it makes me emotional.
Some days, yeah, I love love.
Yeah, I love love.
Yeah. What about we tick this off? Songs.
Yeah.
Just
Songs, yes.
hearing. You know, me hearing people sing songs.
Yeah.
Makes me tear up.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like if I hear a great voice.
Yeah, same.
Like maybe
Has to be a
musical
big
theatre or
voice.
something like that.
Musical theatre gets me every time.
I'm the first song. I'm like, why am I crying?
Yeah, the second it's the way they like catch their breath and everything's so dramatic, and I'm like,
I know.
It's so good.
What about this TikTok videos where someone overcomes some type of obstacle in their life?
oh yeah,
Has me on the
gets
floor.
me every time.
I can't.
Every time, and it's when they put the sad music in the background.
Yep.
I'm like, you're really setting me up here.
Yeah,
It's really sad.
What about this one? I specifically made this for you. So
Okay.
your favorite designer is having a sale,
Right.
right? Mm-hmm. But your size is sold out. Does that make you tear up?
Makes me more angry. I must say, I'm more angry.
Yeah, less sad,
Yeah.
more
Less
angry.
sad, more anger, yeah.
no, I get that.
That would really pee
silly,
me off.
Silly for me to assume.
Yeah,
that it would make you
I
sad.
wouldn't cry. I'd just
No.
be swinging.
Okay, what about this one? Obviously, I'm here in London.
Yes.
It's meant to be your summer.
Yep.
If-
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be summer. I look outside. That's not summer.
No.
Does that make you tear up?
Yeah, I think I have that thing where you're
Seasonal
like,
depression.
Yes, sad.
Sad. They call it sad.
I promise you, I think I have that. I've been like it since a child.
Yeah.
Like when it's really miserable outside and it's a bit dark and dingy and a bit rainy, I like slump like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like I hate it. But when it's sunny, I feel like I can see like the light a bit more. Like I feel a bit more positive. So I don't know. This is miserable.
This is what happened.
Awful. It's my birthday tomorrow. We're in July. God
I
dang
know.
it.
It's meant to be. You're supposed to be living your best life.
Yeah. It rained on my birthday last year.
Oh,
This
God.
isn't fair.
Absolutely not.
What's it like in Australia?
Right now, you want to
Yeah.
hear something crazy?
Yeah, tell me.
It's the middle of winter. Okay, in
oh,
Australia.
oh, yes.
Because you know how we're on the other
Yes,
side of the
yes, so
world.
we're like opposites. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's the same temperature. So you know how it's 15 degrees outside?
Yeah.
It's 15 degrees outside in Australia. Our winter is the same as your summer.
Global warming, you terrible thing. You're scaring me. Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's worrying, isn't it?
That's a bit awful. That makes me.
I would like a bit of sun, though. I'm not going to lie.
Can you tell me about the song Tears? Because we're going to give it a play.
Yes, I certainly can. Tears, I've had this song for about 1.5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first songs I got for my album, I would say. And it's produced by Edo, who's an American producer, written by Felly. I call her my little Felly jelly bean.
Lovely.
I've written a lot with her on my album. And yeah, I just love this song. It's very, even though it sounds like very like happy-go-lucky and it's like called Tears, I find it empowering.
Yeah.
Like I find not caring really powerful, and it's good to not care. Like it's okay not to care anymore.
Yeah.
I think everyone's so like, oh, I have to show that. No, you don't. If you don't care, you don't care. Let's not pretend.
No,
you know?
I like that.
So I think it's
we
like,
need more of that
good.
energy.
We do need more of that energy.
Because you can't care about everything.
No.
A lot of people try to hoodwink you and convince you have to care about everything.
Yeah, but you don't.
But you can't.
You can't.
It's not possible.
It's impossible.
You would be depressed.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
So it's good not to care.
It's great not to care.
It's really good. Selfish people live longer. Not saying that you should be selfish all the time.
No, this is the best piece of advice I've heard.
sometimes-
Selfish people live longer.
Yeah, because they have
You
less
know,
worries and cares.
I said that to someone the other day. It was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm going to be selfish. And you know what
Yeah.
I said? It doesn't mean I'm going to be cruel. I'm not going to be mean to people.
No.
But fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm only thinking about me.
It's just about putting yourself first. That
First.
doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's good.
It doesn't mean you have
for
to
you.
putting yourself first doesn't mean someone else goes last or someone else gets hurt. It just means you got to look after yourself.
Exactly.
I'm here with that.
I'm here for it.
What can you tell me about the record? Because this is you've been teasing and talking and saying a lot of
know.
nothing.
Ah! What do you mean? Everything I say is so good. No,
About the album, by the way.
Yes.
You've been saying a lot about nothing about the album. That's what I'm asking.
Right, okay. Well, it's very raw. It's very honest. I've spoken about a lot on this album, but then it's also got that really carefree, feel good, make you want to jump around the room songs as well. I feel like my album's definitely like a roller coaster, pardon the pun. It like takes you on a journey for sure.
Yep.
Like it's got like sad moments and ballads, and then it's got really uplifting songs, and then it's got songs about my anxiety. It's got a song about Axel, about how loved up I am with Alex. It's like all different things that I hope people can relate to.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Perrie, co-hosting the show. It's your birthday today.
It is.
How did you celebrate this morning? What was planned? Did you have breakfast made in bed?
Oh,
No?
do you know what? Mother's Day I did, but for my
Okay.
birthday I did not.
No, you get out there and look after yourself.
No, yeah, I had to fend for myself this morning.
Sure.
But I had cake
Not
and balloons.
okay.
Lots of cards.
Any artwork?
From Axel, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, a homemade card.
Lovely.
He said, Mama with yellow hair.
Okay. That's good.
It's blonde, but we'll take yellow.
Yeah.
And it was just full of like family.
How do you
and
celebrate being
niceness.
31? Do you pinch yourself and go, I'm 31? Because again, we were talking about this before we came on air. We've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
We've grown up together, and
Yeah.
we're really like, I didn't think they'd get to a time where, well, I knew it would happen, but like you're now in your 30s, and I may have just departed my 30s. Sadly, it's fucking awful.
That's so funny.
It's real bad. 'Cause
I
you know
don't
when you-
mind aging.
But you know when your parents turn, like you would remember your parents' 40th, right? When they turned 40, do you remember your parents' 40?
Yes.
I remember my parents' 40.
Yes.
So now that I'm 40, I'm like, fuck. I looked at them and they were so old back in the day.
I know, but I think you think something's like, I thought 28 was old when I was younger. So I was like, oh, by 28,
give
you're
anything
married
to be
off,
30,
have
28.
kids, everything. But then when you get to 28, you're like, I'm still a child.
Yeah.
What do I know about the world? Nothing.
Yeah.
But I actually don't mind aging. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I learn a lot.
Okay.
As I grow, and I think it's
Ooh,
good.
I like that.
I look forward to it.
I like that.
I look forward to being old, living somewhere abroad, watching the water, go back and forth.
Oh, you're going to retire? Is your plan to like retire and just be like an old person?
Bet your bottom dollar I plan to do that.
Yeah, just sit on
That's
it.
my dream.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm with you on
to
that.
grow old with Alex and just be chilled.
Yeah.
Because I think we've done a lot in our life, and I think if we're working our asses off now,
Yeah.
So when we're like 60 or something, surely we can be like, yeah, let's go chill.
Did you? I don't know if anyone's ever asked this question, but when obviously Little Mix had its times up,
Yeah.
and you guys went your separate ways, did you ever think about not doing music?
Yes, it did. I think it's because I was quite scared though. Like I didn't know if I backed myself
Yeah.
enough to do it.
Yeah.
And also I had Axel, so I was like, how can I balance work life, mum life? And I kept getting terrible mum guilt, and it was like a whole thing. But,
Okay.
But then you have to like, I know that sometimes you do feel bad, but
Because
also
you could have
you're
very
your
easily
own
been
person.
a wag. Like you would have been like the hottest wag.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I think that's a
could
compliment,
have.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think
But you
that's
would have been
nice
a wag
compliment.
with runs on the board, because you know how some
Yeah.
wags like are just, what do you do?
Yeah.
You have
I think that's great though. I think good for them. But I just do you know
great for them.
Yeah,
Great for them.
Great for them.
Great for them.
But
I think you
but I,
could have been
I
a new
need to
21st
do
century
something.
wag, you know?
Yeah, I have to like I love being with my partner who I could happily just be with him forever and just not work, but I love working.
Yeah.
Singing is my life.
Yeah.
Like singing gives me a feeling in my tummy, and it makes me warm and fuzzy, and it like when I'm on stage I get the adrenaline. Like
Nice.
nothing makes me happier, minus obviously my son.
Of course, yeah.
Nothing makes me happier than singing. So if I couldn't sing anymore and I wasn't doing it, I don't know who I would be.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I totally get it.
Like I just
It
wanna
becomes part
sing.
of your identity.
It's literally in my blood. It's in my
Yeah.
DNA. I was born and raised to sing, and that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So that's why I found a good balance, I think.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yay!
Oh, by the way, I didn't
Yes.
know it was 10 years since Salute. Salute's having its 10th birthday.
10 years.
Is the rumour true you girls hated that song?
No, we love Salute.
Apparently, the internet.
Oh, it must be true then.
Yeah, I saw on the internet that
Yeah.
was it the choreography, someone, I don't know what the story is, and you can
Yeah.
tell me there is no story.
Yeah.
But apparently, by the end of it, didn't like performing the song. But I don't know if that was true or not.
No, I
you-
would still perform Salute now.
Yeah.
Like we performed Salute on
Like every
I
tour.
think every tour we ever did, because
Yeah.
it just is such a bop. We don't like Oops.
Okay.
We don't like that song.
Yeah, okay. That's the one you don't like.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we love Salute. I don't think we've ever disliked any songs though,
No.
which is weird. And we never, I personally never got tired of performing them.
No, absolutely.
Like there was never like, this is a shout out to my ex, and I'd be like, oh, here we go again. Like I loved every
That-
Little Mix song.
there
I
are
loved it.
there are some songs as an artist, and I don't know. You never know in the moment,
Yeah,
but you end up coming across songs.
yeah.
I would say, shout out to my ex. There will never be a time when that song is not played,
Yep.
right?
Very true.
And maybe Black Magic.
Oh, Black Magic. Everybody loves that song.
Yeah.
Like of all ages, which is crazy because
Yeah.
it is quite like nursery rhymey, but it's such a bop, isn't
And
it?
I imagine in the time when you did shout out and Black
Yeah.
Magic,
Yeah.
it was like, great, there's awesome songs for the now, and we'll move on to the... You wouldn't have in the time gone, oh...
Known that they'd lived that long.
Live a
Yeah.
life that they have gone on to live, right?
Yeah. I think that in general.
Yeah.
about Little Mix. I think
Absolutely.
our legacy will live on forever. I hope.
Will the legacy ever get back together?
I would never say never.
Would you do that Channel 4 show that they have here in the UK?
What's that?
I don't know what it was called, but it was like a reunion. Like they got all the bands back together from like the 90s, so like Five and Blue, and it was just a
that's
chaotic
fun.
I think even Atomic Kitten were in there for a bit.
Oh, that's
It was a chaotic hot
fun.
mess. I would
I
love
can
that one
imagine.
day for you
Yeah,
girls.
that would be fun. I mean, we love each other, and I don't see why not.
Yeah.
In the future, maybe like in a good few years, though.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we miss you in Australia.
I miss Australia.
You must come back.
I want to come down under. I really miss it.
You
I
must.
love it there.
Bring the family.
I will. I'd definitely bring Axel with
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
If
Bring-
I can.
bring
He'd
the
love
family.
that. I can show him the kangaroos.
Oh, yeah.
He's obsessed
Koalas.
with kangaroos at the
Okay,
minute and
great.
koalas, yeah.
Do all that.
He'd love that.
We'd love to have you back. Congratulations on the song so
you.
far. I'm looking forward to hearing the album this year.
Potentially.
Okay.
Yep, I'm annoying, but
No.
I'm still working on things.
Good.
And I listen to them like a year later. Some of these songs I've had for so long, and I keep listening to them, and I'm like, I want to change this middle eight. I want to change this ad lib.
You get one chance.
You
to
get
drop-
one chance exactly, and it has to be perfect, and it has to be exactly how I want it. And I feel like it's done. It is done, but there's like little tweaks that I want to do.
Good.
But then obviously you can't send it to vinyl and CD and tape and print and everything if it's not done. So I'll get there. It'll definitely be pre-order this year, I think.
Lovely. Fantastic to
So,
see
yeah.
you. Let's not make it
Thank
5 years
you.
next time, okay?
No, I know.
Let's not
I'm
make-
going to come and see you in Australia.
Love it. Perrie, everybody.
Thank you.
Smallzy surgery.